Welcome back, guys. I'm going to be doing a quick review on Pulse, a quick operator review. So what I usually recommend is the 5.56 assault rifle right off the bat. It was my favorite weapon in Siege with Thermite. It's my favorite weapon with Pulse in this. This is a critical gameplay run on Space Foundation, if you guys didn't catch that at the beginning. So we're going to be doing a critical run here, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can go about it with Pulse. In my opinion, Pulse is probably the best operator in the game. He can, if you have him on the team, you can do you can really clear out nests. You can pretty much clear out the whole damn subdivision just having one of these guys on your team. And as you can see with solo play that I'm doing right now, the nests there's barely any nests when you play by yourself. Right now I'm doing decontamination, so I'm just kind of marking where those decontamination nests are and going right for the jugular. So I don't know why I was thinking this, but I thought C4 would be a pretty good device to use on this. It wasn't at all, and you'll see why in just a moment. To my left there's an Apex. I don't even see him. And as you can see, this is me being like, okay, let's go. And I accidentally pressed the C4. So now that started spawning all the decontamination nests. But either way, you gotta hold your ground. You know, if something like this happens, I mean, I wasn't planning on trying to do it like this, but as you can see, I didn't see that Apex. So as you can see here, I kept my composure, taking out all the decontamination nests, because the longer you leave these things up, man, they're going to keep spawning. So now you can see there's one left, but I'm getting surrounded, and I'm starting to realize that, so I bounce. Gone. Right? Sometimes it's better to run. Sometimes it's better to run, guys. I mean, I took a nice chunk of health from that first hit from the Apex, so right now it's just a matter of, you know, going at it from a different direction. Getting those Apexes to follow those, you know, explosions. And now that the Apexes have, you know, kind of fucked off, you can go back in here, take out whatever's left in here, any extras and whatnot. Bam, take out the last nest. I was lucky that that guy didn't get me, but that's the end of the first subzone. Pick up some supplies before you leave, and then get on out of there. Second subzone. This one is this one was very easy. I mean, solo nest tracking is probably the easiest objective in this game. Anytime I see that as an objective when I'm by myself, I'm like, okay, well, that's gonna be easy. Obviously, take out any ads that are around the nest right when you walk in. Look around, you know. Don't just go for the nests. I know some people get really excited to plant that node. Wait, take a look around. It'll help you in the long run. As you can see here, patience is a virtue. That big guy noticed me, all hell would have broke loose, you know. So, you know, you just gotta take your time, man. Critical gameplays or critical difficulties on this game, it's just about taking your time, looking around. I mean, if you're a Siege player, you're probably used to that. If you're not, then I can understand why this game is, you know, kind of difficult. Because, you know, you're thinking of it like Back for Blood. Let's just run in and gun down everything. Nah, man. You gotta be quiet. Tormentor, easy kill. Bam, one nest there. I got the one in the beginning of the subzone, and then there's one down there. But I hear a smasher. So I basically turn around. You know, I turn around and I try to come at a different nest because I know that smasher's gonna see me. I can't get behind him because I don't have paralysis, so take a different option. And look at that. Done. So after this one, you know, this is pretty simple. Just get back to the sub-zone, or to the next sub-zone, and then move on. And this is gateway, so this is probably, obviously, you know, depending on how you look at this, or depending on who you bring in, this could be a very difficult mission. But when you're playing solo, I don't know, the Proteans just seem a little bit easier to me. I was worried about this Apex being right at that spawn, but he was actually right there. So we both saw each other, kind of screamed at each other, and I said, fuck that. Start up the Singularity, hide behind the Singularity, teabag a little bit, bounce. Gateways are my favorite missions, man. I just love going against, like, it almost brings back a little siege feeling, you know? You're almost going against another player. I mean, obviously it's not that difficult, but it's definitely one of my favorite missions. You can let me know what you think in the comments, what you guys think as far as what the, you know, what your favorite mission is, or what the easiest mission is. Let me know in the comments. And obviously, you know, with the Protean, you gotta be stacked up on items. So when I started this, I went around and grabbed as many supplies as I could and just start bombing them, man. Throw in as much hits as possible. I know when you're in a situation where the screen is all red like this, it's really scary to get in a Protean fight like this or anything, but you don't gotta be. There's health packs everywhere. You can go around the map, run, find one, and then you're back in the fight. They, especially on solo, they give you a fuck ton of supplies, as you can see here. So Proteans should be nothing. Like, for example, I just finished him halfway, you know, and he just started the match. So obviously with the smoke Protean, he's the same with the sledge Protean. He's gonna throw, you know, the arcanes at you once you get him down to half health. Smoke and sledge are probably the easiest Proteans. I like Alibi just because, you know, she doesn't call arcanes to help her. She just has a whole bunch of other operators that she clones into, which I thought was that's pretty cool development. But as you can see here, I kind of pick a corner and chill and pick them off. I'm not running through the map because, you know, if you run through the map and then, you know, you get surrounded, well, you're going to take more hits than you want to. As you can see, I'm just picking them all off one by one. This part, honestly, this operator in itself, Pulse, is probably one of the easiest operators to get used to, and probably one of the most, you know, OP operators in the game. I mean, I can't tell you how many critical runs I've run with Pulse and completely wiped the house. He's got to be. I mean, you guys can let me know in the comments what your favorite operator is, because there are a lot of really cool operators. But I think if you got a Pulse on the team, man, you're unstoppable. You're unstoppable because you know where all the nests are, and you have a constant, and you honestly you have a great gun. You know, Pulse has some great guns, especially this the 5.56. Just like that. Teabag a little bit, and that's the end of the run. So honestly, guys, if you feel like there's something intimidating you in the game, let me know what it is so I can try and address it. But if there's something, you know, as far as like Maelstrom or the challenges or anything like that that you guys feel like you need help with, let me know. because I've been hearing a lot of different, complaints, especially with Maelstrom. That's why I put up that video before of Maelstrom. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna go over some operators, and you guys can let me know what your favorite operators are in the comments. But I'm gonna do a couple more of these, just so I can show you how you guys can really master the game. I think I have a roster here that's probably going to be the 3 operators you're gonna want to bring, especially in the Maelstrom. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching. And honestly, let me know anything you guys have in the comments. Any other tips that you may have when it comes to Pulse, let me know. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. And this is Mikey Goodfella 7 with Goodfellas Gaming. Make sure to hit that bell for any other, notifications or uploads that I put up for Rainbow Six Extraction. And of course, guys, I hope you have a great day. Love you. Later.